Welcome back to another spine-chilling episode of Chills and Thrill. I'm your host, and tonight, we're delving into the depths of darkness to uncover a tale that will send shivers down your spine. So, make sure the lights are low and you're ready for a hair-raising experience, because this is Terror Beneath. In a quiet, seemingly ordinary town nestled among rolling hills, an unsettling feeling began to spread like wildfire. Strange occurrences cast a dark shadow over the once tranquil community, turning it into a place of eerie uncertainty. Mysterious disappearances became the talk of the town, leaving a sense of dread in their wake.
Storybox Audio.
Residents would vanish without a trace, leaving behind empty homes and families torn apart by grief. Each disappearance was like a crack in the facade of the town's peaceful existence, revealing the unsettling truth that something sinister lurked beneath the surface. As night fell, a new layer of terror unfolded. Unsettling whispers emerged from the darkness, carried by a chilling wind that seemed to carry voices from the beyond. Words were unintelligible, yet the feeling of unease they conveyed was unmistakable. The townspeople would gather in hushed clusters, casting wary glances at the shadows as if expecting them to come to light. Once united community now bore a fractured, anxious atmosphere. Fearful glances replaced warm smiles, and the gatherings that were once the heart of the town's social life grew sparse as the chilling ambience took hold. The jovial spirit that once permeated the air was replaced by an air of foreboding, like an invisible weight pressing down on the hearts of those who called this place home. Even the nocturnal creatures seemed to sense the change. Their calls, once familiar and comforting, took on a mournful, haunting quality that added to the pervasive sense of unease. All with an otherworldly resonance, and crickets' chirps seemed to hold a hidden, ominous message. The town's heartbeat echoed in tandem with the unsettling events. Every thud was a reminder of the uncertainty that now ruled their lives. The rhythm of their existence had been disrupted, replaced by a constant tension that refused to dissipate. In an attempt to protect themselves, townspeople barricaded themselves within their homes.
Storybox Audio.
Windows were shut, curtains drawn, and doors locked as if to fend off the encroaching darkness. Once open streets now stood empty and silent, a stark reflection of the isolation that had settled in the hearts of the people. Yet, the true source of this terror lay deeper, far beneath the ground. The town's history was intertwined with an ancient evil that had slumbered for centuries, waiting for the right moment to awaken. This malevolent force had festered in the shadows, its influence spreading like poison through the town's very foundation. As the moon rose high in the sky, its cold light illuminated the secrets that had long been hidden. The townspeople remained unaware, trapped in a cycle of fear that emanated from a place they could never have imagined, the terror beneath. The enigma that had gripped their lives was rooted in a history that they had yet to uncover, a history that held the key to understanding the darkness that had consumed their once idyllic town. There's a story to make you shiver in your boots, but wait till you hear the cursed videotape. In the quiet suburbs of Meadowbrook, nestled among the comforting embrace of nature, an unsettling legend began to whisper its way through the town. It was a tale that carried with it a sense of impending doom, an eerie story of a cursed videotape that bore a chilling promise of darkness and despair. The story started as mere whispers, exchanged among friends during hushed conversations. A videotape, hidden within a nondescript package, was said to appear unexpectedly on doorsteps, in the dusty corners of thrift stores, and even among the forgotten shelves of the local library. Those who dared to uncover the tape's mysteries and press play were forever changed, for the curse it carried was said to be a relentless harbinger of misfortune. Legend grew with each retelling, gaining eerie details and shadowy elements that left listeners both enthralled and fearful. The tape itself was said to be ancient, with a magnetic hiss that greeted those who dared to play it. Its content was a labyrinth of disturbing images and unsettling sounds, as if it were a gateway into the very heart of malevolence. It was with within the town's historical archives that Tim Mitchell, an aspiring historian with an insatiable curiosity,
Storybox Audio.
stumbled upon a diary that belonged to Evelyn Blackwood, a woman who had lived in Meadowbrook over a century ago. Evelyn's journal chronicled her own encounter with the cursed videotape. Her entries described her growing unease as the tape's eerie visuals
Storybox
seemed to
Audio.
seep into her dreams, hanging her nights with shades of terror. Intrigued by this unsettling connection, Tim began his relentless quest for answers. He unearthed century-old newspaper clippings that hinted at tragedy befalling the families that had once owned the tape. Generations had been
Storybox
ensnared in a web of misfortune, relationships shattered, and lives cut short. The tape seemed to cast a curse that transcended time, leaving a trail of broken lives in its wake. Tim's obsession grew as he delved further into the enigma, a journey that led him to
Storybox
descendants of
Audio.
those once afflicted. Their stories painted a chilling picture, dark images, whispered voices, and symbols that burrowed themselves into the minds of those who watched. The cursed videotape left its mark long after its images faded from the screen. Tim's determination
Storybox
led him to an
Audio.
abandoned house on the edge of town, its windows shattered and its walls weathered by time. Inside, a hidden room awaited discovery, its walls adorned with cryptic symbols and eerie drawings. At its center lay a dusty VCR
Storybox
and a
Audio.
box of old videotapes, each one carrying the weight of the unknown. With trepidation, Tim selected the cursed tape from the box. Its label was bare and unmarked, a vessel of the supernatural waiting to be set free. He inserted it into the VCR and pressed play,
Storybox
his
Audio.
heart pounding in anticipation. As the tape flickered to life, an eerie montage of distorted images and chilling scenes began to unravel on the screen. The visuals seemed to tug at the fringes of reality, their uncanny dance hypnotic yet unnerving.
Storybox Audio.
The room grew colder with each passing moment, as if the very essence of the tape had infiltrated the space. Suddenly, the screen went black. Shadows seemed to stir, and the air grew heavy with an otherworldly presence. Tim felt a cold touch on his shoulder, and a whisper,
Storybox
barely
Audio.
audible, slithered into his ear. The room filled with shadows that seemed to move on their own, and Tim realized he had unleashed something beyond his control. With a surge of adrenaline, he yanked the videotape from the VCR and fled the room, the presence
Storybox
following
Audio.
closely behind. Tim raced out of the abandoned house, his breath coming in ragged gasps as he stumbled into the moonlit night. From that day forward, Tim's life was forever changed. The curse of the videotape had attached itself to him, and he found himself haunted by visions,
Storybox
shadows, and whispers that seemed to come from the very tape he had watched. His once peaceful life became a nightmare of paranoia and fear as the curse slowly consumed him. The legend of the cursed videotape continued to spread through Meadowbrook,
Storybox
a
Audio.
cautionary tale of the dangers of curiosity and the darkness that could be unleashed by the unknown. And as the years passed, the old abandoned house remained a place of dread, a reminder of the sinister forces that lurked just beneath the surface of the seemingly ordinary town. Until next time, stay curious,
Storybox
stay
Audio.
cautious, and embrace the chills and thrills that come your way. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more spine-tingling tales. Stay tuned for our next chilling adventure on Chills and Thrills.
Storybox Audio.